Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? I don't want to smoke out the entire room, but I definitely want to cleanse this deck real quick. I think that ought to be cleansed. Hello, Michelle. How are you, dear? Welcome in, guys. Hope everybody's doing well. I am just getting ready to cleanse the deck real quick with some blue sage. Hey, AS, how are you, dear? I like more smoke than that. Okay, there we go. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, Constance. Hi, Grandma's World. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Olivia. Yeah, this is the most potent one, I think. This one will get rid of anything that causes you any woes. I'm not liking, the only thing I don't like about it is the fact that it takes so much to light it. I want this baby cooking, I like a lot of smoke coming off of this, and it usually takes it a while. There we go. Because I like my cards cleansed, free of any kind of negative crap. And then while I'm at it, I'll charge my bracelets as well. Or cleanse them. They get charged when I take a shower. I have a selenite tower that's in my bathroom that I always put my bracelets on when I shower. And they get charged on a regular there. And then I bring them out here and smoke the crap out of them. So they're effective. Guys, if you don't know about fluorite and moss agate, the combination of fluorite and moss agate, which I make my own bracelets, by the way, but is really good for deterring viruses. Now, I didn't have it on before I got sick, but I have it on now. So it's a kind of a good winter thing to wear if you're into crystals, you're into that kind of thing. It's very effective. Helps prevent viruses and illness. So it's just one of those things you learn along the way. Welcome in, guys. How's everybody's morning? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is feeling well. I still have a little bit of a cough, but I am sleeping good, really good, and not coughing all night. So it's just I'm at the tail end of this bronchitis crap, sinusitis, whatever you want to call it. Well, I'm glad you guys are here. So let's get into this. What do you need to know, Cancer? Let's get a couple more people in the room. Please hit that like button for me. You're kicking people's butts. Good afternoon, Marche. Welcome in, everybody. I am glad you're here. I missed you guys last week. Constance. Yeah, thank you for the prayers, my love. I appreciate you. Okay, guys, let's get into this. Hit that like button for me and we will get it popping. Oh, I hate when I'm sick. I mean, I don't know anybody that enjoys it, but I mean, I am, I will lock myself in the room. Hi, Carol. I will lock myself in the room and just deal with it. I don't want to be around my grandbabies, even if they're sick. But then it's like I was telling my son, I didn't want to get him sick again, but hell, we were all sick, so it didn't really matter. So, hey, Jay, crabby Cancer. You're a crabby Cancer today? Well, safety first. I know tires are a pain in the ass to buy because, they're so expensive. I always like it when I go in to get my car, serviced, and all of a sudden they tell me, oh, you need new tires, or you need a new battery, or you need your brakes done. And it's like, oh yeah, I wasn't expecting that extra $300 or $400 or $600 deal. Hell, I went out of town in June to go to the coast. And I filled my tank up before I left. And I drive so little that I didn't fill my car up. This was June 2nd that I filled my car up. I didn't fill my car up again until September. That's how little I drive. And I literally had driven to the coast and back. And I go get my nails done. I'll go get my hair done and that kind of thing. But other than that, I don't go anywhere. I'm usually here working all day. And I just thought it was funny that I hadn't filled my tank up since June, and it was September. That's crazy. You need your low energy, Sophia. Get some. You need to get some carnelian, some red carnelian. That'll bring your energy level up a lot. That'll help you with energy. Or take some vitamin B. B12. B12 always works for me. Okay, let's get into this, guys. This is what you need to know, Cancer. What's coming towards you? What's coming towards you? And guys, I will be doing the one question, 3-card pulls at the end. Whoever sticks around to the end of the live, you can ask me one question. I will be going live at noon on Quartz Rose Tarot. So pop in over there and say hi if you want to ask another question as well. Hi, Daphne. Good morning, guys. Glad you're here. Yeah, the carnelian is a good one. It gives you some, any of the red stones will give you some more energy. Hi, Michael. Okay, guys, this is what you need to know. What's coming towards you, Cancer. And after we do the reading, then I'll do an all 12 of the person that's on your mind and see their energy as well, before we get into oh my goodness. You're probably on a 15-hour shift, aren't you? Are you a nurse, Marche? Oh my goodness. You guys work so hard. Bless your hearts. Wow. Garnet does protect. Garnet is a protection stone. You're absolutely right about that. Sense of protection. Protection stones would be more like obsidian and tourmaline, the black ones, the black stones, jet, um, black onyx, very protective energy. Shungite. Shungite clears out the EMFs. Yeah. I don't know if you guys realize this, but I have crystals, like crazy amounts of crystals. I used to have them all on my desk. I have them over there. I have them over there. I have my whole bedroom is filled with them. The energy in my room is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay, so what's Cancer what's a Cancer coming towards them? What do you need to know? So you're closing out a karmic cycle. Cancer, are you okay? Something's got you in your feelings. They got you in your chest right now. Okay, with the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords together, when they come out together for me, that's like a full-on panic attack. It's like you're having sleepless nights. You can't get out of your own head. You're stressed the F out. Okay, I feel like you're manifesting this because you're closing out a karmic cycle. You have to realize with these cards here that you have to let it go. Let it go. Close this cycle out, because once you end the cycle, the World card guarantees you a new beginning. Leave it alone and walk away, right? If it's meant to you, for you, it will come back. If it's not, then you have moved on to the new thing that is meant for you, right? And so you're manifesting like a full-on panic attack here. Like you're having a hard time sleeping. You feel like you could feel like you have just like all these thoughts in your head. You can't sleep. You're surrounded by 17 swords, 17, not just, 9 or 10. You got 17 here. You're trapped in your head about something. You're coming in pre-Empress energy. So you need to, okay. So first of all, they're saying meditate. My guides are saying meditate. You need to take some time and meditate. You need to ground your energy. You need to find that space where you can just completely relax and breathe it in so that you get connected with yourself, your highest self. Okay. Connect with yourself. Go in and do some meditation here. With that Nine of Pentacles energy, pre-Empress, you're abundant. You got it together, but I feel like right now, this is the same person too. You're trapped in your head when you're sleeping. You might not be sleeping well. You might be having anxiety. I also heard lucid dreams. You might be having some really intense dreams at night, and you're very trapped in your head about whatever the message might be for you. It could be a couple of different things for a couple of different people. The one thing that I'm drawn to in this picture is that in the two corners of this card at the top, there's eyeballs. You may feel like somebody's watching you or spying on you. Why is this World card here? So now you may be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, Cancer, or you're dealing with somebody who is very strategic, very kind of cold-hearted. But the one thing about the King of Swords plots and plans, right? They want to use your weakness against you. They want to get out of you. They want to win against you by using yourself against yourself, right? So, in other words, they like to, what is the word? They like to bait you. They like to bait you. They like to see how you're going to respond to what they're going to do. But I feel like what they're saying is close the cycle out with the King of Swords. Whoever that person could be. It could be a boss. It could be a family member. It could be a loved one. It could be a boyfriend or a husband, your best friend. It could be anything. Close the cycle out with this person and you'll get justice. You'll start to see a big difference in your life when you leave this person alone. You're manifesting, you're back and forth. It's almost like you want to talk to this person. I feel like Cancer, you're dragging your feet. You're back and forth on should I call him? Should I this? Should I that? No, you should leave it at the door. You should lock the door, bolt it, close it, move on from this situation for the time being. Now, this doesn't mean it has to be indefinitely, but you're closing out a karmic cycle. If you do the same thing the same way, you get the same result, right? If you just keep going around that mountain, keep going around that mountain, keep going around that mountain. You're not going to get any change unless you leave it alone, right? Because you're back and forth about whether or not you should communicate with this person. This person also could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. See, you're in two mindsets. Here you're thinking, should I call him? And here you're thinking, should I block him? I'm having sleepless nights over this. I should just block this person. You could be thinking in your mind, I need to stand up against him. I need to fight back. But why? Why bother? Why bother? Why bother with somebody who's probably going to gaslight you and try to turn it around on you? Why not just walk away and find your peace? Because your peace is more important than anything this person's bringing to the table. Believe me, if you're with somebody and they aren't your peace, if you can't find laughter and joy and peace with this person, why are you with this person? I mean, a man or a woman. I'm not picking on men. I'm not picking on women. Okay. But there ain't not one of us on this planet that our hoo-ha or hee-haw, whatever you want to call it, is that great to throw your peace away for. It just isn't. It isn't. Because there's 7 billion people on this planet. Trust me, you will find better. You will find better. Now, if you're energetically connected and you're a twin and you need to walk away for your own sanity, do it. Walk away. Find something to occupy your mind in your space that's not going to keep you riding that roller coaster from hell. Okay? Because what's meant to be will be, and it will literally come back around when it's meant to. In the right way, not in the wrong way. Sometimes when you walk away from somebody, they realize what they lose and then they change to get you back, right? But the change can't come from you. For them to change, you're waiting for them to change, or you think you can change them because you can't. This is about them changing themselves for the right reason, right? So being trapped in your head, you're at a crossroads, you're working on yourself, doing some soul searching. So see, this is about you deciding to leave it alone and go within, work on yourself. Do the work yourself. Do your shadow work if you need to do shadow work. Now, I do have a video on Quartz Rose Tarot that talks about, it's just kind of a basic video. It's not, I don't get it too in depth in it. It's kind of a short watch, but it does teach you how to ground, and it does teach you how to do shadow work. So check that out. It might help you. Here you are, Cancer, pre-Empress. You're coming in as feminine energy, but you could be masculine in a feminine energy. Knight of Swords. The harsh truth is that you waited and waited for a new beginning, that it didn't really come, but you had to cut it out. See, this was about you being your judgment. See, your judgment about even yourself in this case. I feel like you waited and waited for somebody to come back the right way. Now, here's the problem we get into, guys, more than anything. When you start dating somebody in the beginning, whether you're man or whether you're woman, it's all the same, okay? When you start dating them, man, they are on their best behavior. You get the best version of this person, the very best, right? And then all of a sudden, you get hit with this other person that, who the F are you? Where's the person that I fell in love with, right? You know what I'm saying? Where's that person that I fell in love with? And then you keep fighting to try to get back to the person that you met to begin with, the best version of themselves. The only time that person is going to be authentic to you is once you really get to know that person and they choose that you are the person for them that they want to be with, and then they'll be that person. But for the most part, you're looking for something that is a facade, literally a facade. So, okay, let me see what these comments are saying. Amethyst is for protection. It's a very good protective energy. Amethyst has a lot of different hats. I don't know all of them off the top of my head, but Google amethyst and it'll tell you what it's really good for. 12:12 on the clock, I know. Oh, really? You have a migraine? Oh, I hate migraines, man. When you just, yeah, not good, not good. Crazy Louisiana weather. Is it cold and hot? Is it cold 1 minute and hot the next? Because we get that out here too. We get it, raining and freezing, and then the next day it's 70 degrees. It's just ridiculous. Oh, thank you. I'm glad I'm better. I'm glad I'm better. I'm telling you, it was a rough one. Wow. Okay, guys, let me see what else we got here. Okay, so let's see what else we got. Tell me about Cancer. Tell me about Cancer. Guys, thank you for being here. I really love and appreciate all of you so much. We got 69 in the room. Please hit that like button for me, please. We only have 32 likes so far. Try to spread this out there so we get more people in the room. Oh, welcome in Bulgaria, Philadelphia. Everybody's spread out all over the place. It's a good place to come together and find that common ground. Magnesium is good for migraines. You're absolutely right. Cancer lady, is that what it is? I'm blind as a bat, guys. I need to increase the size of the font so I can actually read it. I love you guys too. Okay, so let's see what we got, Cancer. What else? Because I know there's a lot of different cancers out there. What do we got for all the rest of our cancers? What do we got? Oh, you're trapped in your head about if somebody's juggling. I feel like there's deception in a commitment here. You're back and forth, trapped in your head on whether or not you should work on something because you feel like there's deception here. Oh no, sometimes that somebody is cheating on you or lying to you or completely, the older I get, the more, you think about things. Why in the world would you want to be in a toxic environment? Why in the world would you want to be with somebody who doesn't provide any love and attention or bring anything to the table but strife? I have to look at it from like when I was married. There was nothing good about that second one. I mean, I can't really say that because I have a beautiful child from that marriage, but the amount of fighting that we did at that time was just too much. It was too much. I didn't know if I was going home to a normal person or if I was going home to Satan himself. It got hairy. It got really hairy. And I'm not one to take much off of anybody. I don't care. I don't care if you're 10'2". I am just not the one, If I can't do it with my bare hands, I'll definitely find something that will. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not the one, right? So I have to say, to know that they're, because cancers, we're homebodies, or our home is our castle, right? And, you want things to go well. You want things to be right. So you do everything in your power to make everybody happy, but you're the one who's not happy. And you have to realize that I'm trying everything to make everybody else's life great. Nobody's doing that for me. I have to do it for myself. But again, if you're going down in the plane, put the mask on you first, right? Most of us don't do that. Most of us live in that, let me help everybody and everything, and put yourself last. We're kind of selfless like that, almost like a martyr. But the fact is, we have to take care of ourselves. So you're back and forth about this because you know that there's hidden. You're back and forth, trapped in your head because you know it, Cancer. You are intuitive. You are super intuitive. You know when bullshit is there. You're waiting. See, this person's watching. You see that? This person's got the binoculars on. She's waiting. You're waiting to get proof. You want solid proof before you're going to act on something you feel in your gut. That's what I'm seeing. And it's been going on for a long time. It's been going on for a long time. And this is the harsh truth of it. What's been going on for a long time. Until you see solid proof, you're not going to act on it. If you wanted to punch you right square in the nose before you go, oh, it's time to do something about this, right? I feel like if you confront this person, they're very much drama. They want to just cause your life to be a living hell. They bring a lot of chaos to you. Anytime you say something to them, they gaslight you. They got 10 excuses. This person's just not. They're not a good person. They're just not. Their drama's illuminated. You see how they act when they want to get their way. In other words, if they wanted to go out with their buddies and party, well, they're not really going out with their buddies and partying. They've got an alibi. They've got someone who's going to say that they're with them, but they're not. They're probably going out to meet whoever. Their drama's illuminated. And I feel like I feel like with this 5 of Cups, I'm not getting remorse or regret. I feel like you feel broken by the drama that you are dealing with. You feel broken by it. You've tried talking to this person, but they're not going to give you what you want to know. They're not going to tell you the truth in a situation. They're out doing whatever they want to do. And there is some reason why they're with you. Now, I don't know if it is because Cancer's homes are so, they're warm, they're filled with love most of the time. From a Cancer's point of view, they fill their home with love. Okay. The people in the house absorb that energy because that's what you put into your home, right? It could be money, it could be dependency or of some sort. It could also be that somebody's looking for bigger, better, best, and they have you as a placeholder until they find what they're looking for. And see, the problem with some people is they cannot be alone. They just cannot be alone. And if they have you until they find the other person and they're solid with that person, they'll eventually dump you to be with that other person. Or if they don't find that person, they'll stick around. Do you see what I'm saying? It's not that they don't care about anybody. It's nothing personal against you. They would do that to anybody. And if they do that to you, they're certainly going to do that to the next person because they have to fix themselves. And that's not what they're doing. So tell me about this. You're trapped in your head about working on the deception. I feel like you need to, this is like you getting the hell out of Dodge. Get in that boat and go. Right? Just move on. Move on. Move on from the arguing and fighting. This could be a husband or it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. this person may, Cancer, this person may throw money in your face, kind of like they make more money than you, or they provide most of the money in the situation. They may act like they've got something on you, and you, like you don't bring enough to the table, but you are the table. You understand that, right? But this person's very arrogant. I almost feel like they think they're they think they control the money. You're getting a little bit of a psychic read today, guys, on top of the cards, because I'm picking up a lot of energy. I feel like with this Fool card, this person's impulsive. They do what they want. They're carefree. They're non-committal. Maybe in public, people think, oh, this guy's such a great guy, but behind closed doors, he's a tyrant. The deception in the you may be married to this person, because this is a long-term commitment, and you've known for a long time. You've been with this person probably since high school. But this person has been this way with you for a long time. See, you have sleepless nights over this deception. It might even be that this person comes home late every night, says they're working late all the time. It leaves you heartbroken here, trapped in your head, heartbroken. I almost feel like you pray. You pray to rebuild the situation. You want to fix the situation, Cancer, because you really wanted to be with this person in the past. You wanted it to work out and in divine timing. But all you have to do, all you're doing now is standing your ground. You're having to manifest standing your ground against this person constantly. So this isn't a blessed person. This isn't somebody who's bringing any joy to your life. Yeah. I agree with you, Daphne. I agree with you. I don't have to worry about that nonsense. Oh, thank you, dear. Thank you. Guys, please hit that like button. I'd appreciate it. Constance, thank you. Oh, man, I tell you what. Like I've said before, someone would have to be absolutely spectacular to make me want to be in a relationship again. I have my peace. Here's the thing. I love myself first. I've healed through all of my twin flame journey, and the anniversary of my twin's passing is in a couple of days on the 13th. It'll be 3 years that he passed. But when you're healed and you have you're self-aware of yourself, I don't know. I'm never bored. I'm never unhappy. I have great children. I have great grandchildren. I have great friends. I have great clients. Oh my gosh, I love you guys. So my cup runneth over. I'm a happy person. Even when I'm going through bullshit, I'm still happy. I mean, you may take me out, you may bend me a little bit, you'll never break me. You will never break me. I promise you, you will never break me. My faith is way too strong for that. Hopeless romantic. I used to be. My second husband would tell me, you just want the fairy tale. No, I actually just want a decent relationship. That's what I'm looking for. Someone who's going to meet me in the middle and we're going to handle it together like you're supposed to, right? Not that I'm trying to take care of 3 children and a 4th child who is a grown ass man. Yes, I said it. So, okay, let's do all 12 signs. Oh, thank you, you guys. Okay, so let's do all 12 signs who you're dealing with. Cancer, if you're dealing with an Aries. They may tell you that there's a choice between two. They'll be honest with you and tell you that there's a Queen of Pentacles here. There's a choice between two. And they're being honest about the fact. So Aries may come clean that they have done something they shouldn't. Okay, so tell me, Cancer dealing with a Taurus. Ooh, see, there's deception here. You could have been dealing with a Taurus. There's no equal give and take, Cancer, because of the deception. And there's literally no equal give and take for you because of their deception. So tell me about Gemini. Tell me about Gemini, please. Okay, so if you're dealing with a Gemini, they're juggling a third party and there's nothing but drama there. Strife, jealousy, competition, drama. Juggling a third party. Tell me about another Cancer. Tell me about Cancer. What have we got? Cancer, I feel like you feel like somebody is there may be a third party trying to cause a lot of mayhem, a lot of chaos. With that Five of Swords, that's somebody who plays mind games and manipulates a situation, almost like the puppet master. Okay, mind games and manipulation, trying to win at all costs. I feel like that's the puppet master card. Okay, and I feel like with this third party, they try to pull the strings where the relationships are concerned for you. So if you have a relationship that you're dealing with that is all of a sudden it was good on one day and all of a sudden it goes to crap on the next, somebody's doing witchcraft, somebody's messing with you, and you may have somebody trying to cause chaos and drama in your life with that. So you do have a third party that's trying to F with you. They really are. They really are. So tell me about Leo. Cancer dealing with a Leo. What happened in Daphne? Oh, that's sad. That's sad. Well, that's their loss, not yours. Anybody that's going to treat you that way, that's not good. That's not good. Man, why in this world do we have to be such, I want to say, probably a word I'll get in trouble for. Is that sailor mouth of mine. Guys, I try to be as professional as possible every once in a while. My true self, and I'm a cusser. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, I don't chase men, I don't do none of that, but I cuss like a sailor, okay? I do. And why do we have to act like we ain't got no sense? Why do we have to treat people some kind of way after somebody passes? You know, the interesting thing that I find with people that the way people act when someone passes away is crazy. I mean, they are after the money, they're after what they can get. It's like a grab and go kind of thing. And it just amazes me that people act that way. I feel like, you know, because I'm so spiritual, right? I know we have eyes on us 24/7. I know we have eyes on us, right? And you know, and that with that mindset for me, tells me that to stay on your best behavior, right? It keeps me grounded. Knowing I have eyes on me all the time, it makes me check myself a lot, right? So why? Oh no, see, when my knee bows before him and I go up there, I want to have more good deeds done than bad deeds done. So, yeah, yeah. Well, here's the thing. You know, I the word stepchild to me, love is free, right? And you can be kind and loving to anybody. Like I was telling my kid yesterday, you know, I just didn't have three sons. I probably raised 20 kids that weren't mine, right? Because love is free. You give yourself to other people. I can't tell you how many people call me mom. There's so many of them that call me mom because they feel that way. They feel that they're loved and they're safe when they're around me. So, not to pat myself on the back too much, but hey, love is free and so is kindness. Yeah. And to make somebody feel safe and secure, that's a blessing. That is a huge blessing. So, okay, what did we leave off on? We left off on, I'm on Leo, aren't I? I think I'm on Leo. Cancer, if you're dealing with a Leo. So there's some kind of deception here that's left somebody heartbroken, illuminating something from the past. Somebody did something in the past, and now they may be heartbroken over some kind of deception, whether it's something you did to them or whether they did it to you. They may have hurt themselves by doing something to you, Cancer. Their deception may broke their own heart. See, people don't realize sometimes, hey, Jean, how are you, my dear? When people do things, sometimes they do it and they don't realize that what you do to others comes back on you, right? And so they may have broken their own heart because of their own actions. So tell me about Virgo. Tell me about Virgo. Okay. These same cards keep coming up. Cancer, you may have walked away from this person with a broken heart because of their deception with a third party. Now, this could have been, this is Cancer dealing with a Virgo. So, walking away from a broken heart because of deception with a third party. Okay, tell me about Libra. You have a Queen of Swords. Now, this could be a masculine or a feminine. Take it out, resonates with you. You are going to get an apology for them for a broken heart. Like they want to apologize to you for breaking your heart, Empress energy. So this person is coming towards you. This could be a family member. It could be a friend. It could be anybody with that Queen of Swords energy. Hi, Sage and such. Okay, so tell me about Scorpio. Someone feels very betrayed and backstabbed here. So, Cancer, if your twin is a Scorpio, Cancer, if your twin is a Scorpio, I feel like that they may have betrayed you with a third party, that they hid a third party. There's a hidden third party here for the Emperor that betrayed you. If you're dealing with a Sag, if you're Cancer, if you're dealing with a Sag, a lot of Three of Swords keeps popping out here. So somebody is going to have Okay. Somebody, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, there's a victory closing out a cycle, closing out a karmic cycle of heartbreak for this partnership. So I feel like if there is a karmic cycle or other people influencing your Sagittarius, you both are closing out the cycle of heartbreak in the partnership. So things are going to be looking up for the two of you. Jean, you're wonderful. I appreciate you so much. Tell me about Capricorn. If you're dealing with a Capricorn Cancer, I feel like in divine timing with this Queen of Pentacles, which is Capricorn, you're going to find your strength and patience. I feel like you're going to find some peace and balance as long as you're patient with this person. I feel like everything will turn the way that it needs to turn in divine timing. I feel like everything will look up for you and Capricorn in the future. Tell me about Aquarius. Tell me about Aquarius, please. Now, this could be you, could be them, but you have an emperor here. Now, you could be Cancer, you could be the emperor, or it could be them. Take it out resonates with you. I feel like somebody is juggling. They're back and forth. I almost feel like they're back and forth with a family situation because of betrayal. This person keeps coming back to you like a tennis match. They're back and forth because of a betrayal, whether it's them betraying you or you betraying them. Okay, so tell me about Pisces. So you're going within, you're doing some soul searching. I feel like you're doing some soul searching about moving forward here with this Fool. But I feel like you're kind of guarded. So you're thinking about this, you're doing some soul searching, you're trying to move forward, but you're kind of being hesitant where the relationship is concerned. You're very on guard with this relationship. So you're taking it slow. Very guarded, but purposely moving forward, but with protecting your energy. So you're just barely moving. You're very, very slowly towards this relationship because you really thought about this. So guys, okay, so let's do the one question, 3 card pulls. Who's up first? Jean, do you have a question for me first, dear? Let me take care of my Jean because she is good at what she does. Will you ever find? Do you need evidence, Starlight? Do you really need evidence? I feel like, I don't know what state you live in, but out here, it's a no-fault divorce. So hire a person who could find that out for you. Hold on a second. Jean, do you have a question, dear? What are Leo's feelings, next actions towards Jean? What are Leo's feelings or intentions towards Jean? Jean, this person, Well, you got the Sun, you got the Ace of Wands, and you got a Six of Wands. It's illuminating that this person definitely wants to be with you physically, because of that Ace of Wands. That's passion. He's passionate about you. He wants a victory. He wants a victory with passion, and illuminating happiness and success. So, yeah. Okay, so let's go back up. Does where was it? Okay, Starlight, will you ever find the evidence you need for your divorce? Tell me about Starlight. Will she find the evidence she needs for the divorce? I feel like you have to stand your ground for this. Standing your ground in communication in the partnership. So I feel like it might come out in an argument if you stand your ground. Amanda, is the person in your past the one that you're connected to? I'll go back Okay, I'm not understanding your question. Is the person from your past the one I am to connect to with and go back to Washington? Is the person from the past the one she's going to go back to Washington with? I feel like there's going to be burdens that you would regret if you did. You'll regret the burden, Cancer. You'll regret the burden if you do. So, will you move into your dream house, AS? Will you move into your dream house? I feel like there's deception from the past and it's been there for a long time. So that's probably a no. There's some deception from the past that's going to come back to haunt you. Will my twin reach out within the next couple of days or weeks, or should I reach out to him? Olivia. I feel like you're, I feel like you're going to be unhappy about a third party and it may cause an argument. So I don't see him reaching out. I don't see you reaching out. I feel like you're going to be unhappy about something that has to do with another person. What's going on with the third party, Sophia? What's going on with the third party? What's going on for the third party? With the third party? I'm not seeing anything. I'm seeing a relationship that offers a harsh truth. It's almost like there's a lot of drama here. Like you waiting for something toxic to move forward. I would let it go for the time being. Well, Michelle, will you finally be able to break free from this? Will you be able to break free from this? I feel like, you have the opportunity to get some clarity about the truth. So yeah, I feel like you will. What is the future nature of of your relationship? Kills. Okay. I feel like you're going to have some regret and your judgment is to leave it out in the cold. You may have some mourning. You may be mourning something there too. You may feel the loss, but you're going to leave it alone. Oh, thank you, dear. Thank you. Cancer and Pisces. You want to know about Cancer and Pisces. Cancer and Pisces. I feel like, you may be moving on because there's a lot of drama in the relationship. Constance. What's coming towards you? What's coming up for you before the end of the year? You're waiting for Mr. Right. You're waiting for that cup to come in. Mary, when will you meet new love, your new love? I feel like you're going to get an offer from a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It's been a long time coming. They're not giving me a time range, but they're telling me it could be you could be getting an offer from a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius coming towards you. Oh, Joanne. You want to know if Joanne was the person I am to connect with in order to go. Will Joanne be the one that she connects in order to go back to Washington? No? There's a choice here. You have a choice because somebody's going to play mind games and manipulate the situation. There's a harsh truth here. The same kind of thing. You're going to find out something. That's not the person. That's not the person. When will new come in for you? Okay, Sage and such. When will new come in for you? I feel like you're still trapped in your head about a commitment, Empress energy. Is my ex going to contact me, Marche? Will Virgo contact Marche? Will Virgo contact Marche? Ooh, they're falling out, jumping out. I feel like be patient. There's a lot of drama around. You're discontent, but be patient. There's a lot of drama around still. Okay, hold on. I can't even pronounce your name, dear. My Yank, current feelings. Okay, hold on. Verana. I feel like he's debating. He wants to transform something, but I feel like he may be holding back from rebuilding. He's still thinking about it. Anna, when will you meet new love? I feel like they're saying divine timing. You have an emperor coming towards you. What do we got? Michael, is there any energies in my love life? Okay, Michael. I feel like you need to manifest this. I feel like this will happen quickly once you do manifest this. It's going to be quick action to build something. I feel like you're going to, but it's like you manifesting. Under the bottom of the deck is a 10 of Pentacles. So you will, Michael, you need to manifest this. Put that out to the universe. That's what you want. Do you have to know somebody to go back there? That's the whole thing. Why can't you go back there and meet new people and enjoy yourself? You don't have to know somebody there to be happy there. You're going to find something out, though. There's going to be an issue. You know what your next question is on Quartz Rose? Well, I'm glad I'll be able to see you there. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Is it Tamitha? Tamitha, okay. Does Capricorn truly want to be with you? You know what? I have all kinds of clairs, Michael. I'm clairaudient. I'm clairsentient. I don't claim to be, I do get downloads. I do get psychic downloads. I do. Okay. But do I use them to the best of my abilities? No, not at the time. I do channel more than that. So my guides actually speak through me quite a bit. But my guides have told me I don't need cards to read people. And I know that because I literally read body language and everything else. So I can tell when I walk into the room who's sleeping with who because I see it. So yeah, yes, but do I use it to the best of my abilities? No. Um, but to me, everything opens up when it's meant to. Okay. There's phases that you go through when all your senses connect, right? Being clairsentient, feeling energy, knowing when there's spirit around me, being able to communicate with the other side telepathically. Being able to channel my guides and guardians, being able to hear them audibly talk to me. There's a lot to it. Now, psychic abilities, yes, my third eye does open, and yes, I do see visions, especially when I'm quiet and laying down. Like if I close my eyes at night, it'll open up and I will be able to see things, people, places, things, all kinds of stuff. But yeah, not usually when I'm up and about, walking around, that kind of thing. I don't know who I was reading here. I think this was for Tabitha. Capricorn wanting to be with you. I feel like there's an offer, yeah, that you've been waiting for. I do believe so. I do believe so. Yeah, no, yeah, that was for you. Yes, I believe so because there's an offer that you've been waiting for. Yeah, we got to get out of these toxic environments, guys. They're just bringing that's low hanging fruit. Um, you have some gifts that you've discovered. Yeah, you'll wake up one day. I found mine. I found mine one day when I was doing my bills. I noticed that one of my visas was missing, and um, and I said out loud, where's this bill at? And I heard audibly in my ear that it's under the Matt and Jerry's truck. It literally said it's under the Matt and Jerry's truck, audibly in my ear. I got up, I walked outside to my husband's truck. I opened the car door, I raised the mat, and there was the Visa bill. He had gambled $3,000 on the Visa and hid it under the mat in his truck. And so I was like, I didn't even question it when I heard it. I didn't even question it. And then from that point on, I've been able to hear them very clearly. They'll tell me when I need, they're there when I need protecting for sure. Um, if you had what you needed to leave, yeah. Amanda, can you go to another place other than Washington? Why does it have to be Washington? Why don't you just get away from where you're at and start over? I mean, there's a million places you could be. I think your peace is worth more than anything. You don't have to go super far to find, freedom. Cancers usually do have spiritual gifts. Yes, they're very intuitive. Um, is it KV? I hope I'm pronouncing that. Kavi. Will they reconcile their relationship? Will they reconcile their relationship? You may be holding back because you're going to be trapped in your head on whether or not you want to move on. That could be both of you. You have to decide, but I feel like you may decide to move on. I cannot even pronounce your name. I'm going to call you Yars. Will you get back together with your ex? feel like there's a lot of drama here at work. Like they're working on the betrayal and the drama. I guess you could, if you worked on all of the drama and stuff that you've been dealing with. If you can overcome that, you could be okay. But I'm not seeing it being a good situation. You have a lot to overcome there. A lot of blockages there. Shatan, meaning I am a Cancer. Well, you have that. Okay. You could have a second chance with Pisces. Yeah, you have to pay attention. You have to be open to it too. I've always been claircognizant, I always knew things. Always knew things. I had a very strong sixth sense growing up. I don't like mirror scrying. I don't like Ouija boards. I feel like you're opening a door that you don't know whether or not you can close it. Mirrors are not. I cover mirrors in my bedroom. I do not have mirrors in my bedroom. If I have a mirror in my bedroom, it is covered. I deal with enough spirit energy, believe me. I don't want to open a portal for somebody to feel like they can just be in and out anytime they want to. Nope, that's a hard pass for me. So, oh, thank you guys. Yeah, you got a lot to overcome there. Okay. Thank you, Jean. Do I see figures and orbs? Okay, so when I was 21, I lived in a house and I was tired, so I went to bed early. And I woke up because I felt like somebody was watching me. I literally felt somebody watching me. And I opened my eyes, and there was a full body apparition in front of me. It was a woman with gray hair. She had a beehive hairdo, and she had on horn rimmed glasses. I felt the energy of the woman that had lived in the house prior to me, died of cancer. And that was her energy. Now, it could have been either her energy or it could have been one of my guides and guardians. But I felt like I was looking at her, she was looking at me, and she just faded off into the wall, back into the wall. But the one thing I remember about the experience was that there was no moisture in the air. The air was the moisture was sucked out of the air. It was very dry. So and then I, after watching Ghost Hunters, because that was fascinating to me as well, they say that the barometer changes when there's an apparition, a full body apparition, and they suck all that energy out of the air for them to be able to materialize. But yeah, I have seen full body apparitions. I have, Ouija boards are very scary. Well, I don't know if they're scary. I did a Ouija board when I was 16 years old, and the information that came off of that Ouija board was completely true. Did we close it up correctly? Probably not. Probably not. Did we probably leave ourselves vulnerable for something? Absolutely. Spirit attachment is a thing, guys. It really is. I stay now. I do pendulum in a board, but it's not the same as a Ouija board to me. I do use a pendulum once in a while to communicate with my sister. Even though I can channel her, sometimes when I'm doing a reading, somebody wants to actually physically see it. So that's more of an aid for you guys than it is for me, because I can get the answers straight in my head. So yeah, the seeing is the third eye. The smelling is your olfactory. So Claire, I don't know how you would say. Is it Claire? I don't know what the Claire's called for smelling things, but feeling things is sentient. So I feel energy. I can tell when a spirit's around me. I can tell when there's negative energy around me. Um, and when the one thing that I find kind of interesting is when they talk shit to me, when I'm actually just sitting there and they'll say something like, I'm so depressed, or, oh, woe is me, that kind of thing. And it's, oh, let me pray for you and I'll send you to the light. I know my own energy and I know that I'm not a depressed person. I'm just not. I mean, we all have bad days, but sometimes you ought to realize that when you're having a bad day, you might have an attachment that's making you have a bad day. It's making you feel some kind of way. And once you acknowledge that and you release it back to the universe, your mood changes. Yeah, I don't care for that kind of stuff personally, but you know, I've always thought that I needed to write a book because even my son will tell me as much stuff as I deal with at night. Okay, I get a lot of spirit energy at night. I've dealt with it for so long that in the morning I just get up and make my coffee and go about my day, and it's like, how do you deal with that all night long and then act like nothing's happened the next day? Well, it's just another day to me. It's a new beginning. It is, it's always darkest before the dawn, guys. I am in the midst of trying to, well, I'm not trying, I'm actually doing it slowly. I'm going to write a tarot book. Um, I'm still getting ready to have a series on TikTok for teaching tarot. But then after I do that, I'll probably write a twin flame book down the road. The problem with writing the twin flame book, guys, is it's all my experience and what I went through. So it's not, this is just coming from my perspective of the whole thing, right? I mean, I could compile a bunch of different people's opinions about that kind of thing based on all the people I've read, and there's a lot of similarities. There's a lot of similarities between everybody, and it kind of falls back into one pile. And it's amazing to me how many twins are drawn to me. Um, because I feel like that's part of my destiny as well, is to help twins to go through this journey, because it's not easy to navigate this journey. And you'll realize through going through it how strong you become physically, mentally, but I feel like that's part of the fact that you're like an earth warrior, like you're meant to help raise the vibration of people around you. And yes, the people that go through the most bullshit are the ones that come out the other side with the strength to be able to help other people. And you can't teach people unless you've experienced it personally, right? You can't really help somebody unless you really know that. You can't just read a book and say, oh, yeah, I know that. No, unless you can experience. That's why I always said, this is off key, but that's why I always say, why are men gynecologists? Because when you can tell me what that uterus does physically, then you can tell me what my body does. If you, it's a thing with me. I just feel like you got no business doing something you ain't got any kind of control over or have any experience with. How can you teach somebody if you can't experience it yourself? Oh, thank you. I really do. I try to be as open and honest as I possibly can without, any of that nonsense. Because I'm not, to me, what you see is what you get. I'm the same person on Tuesday as I am on Thursday, and so forth and so on. I don't blow smoke up anybody's ass because I don't play that shit. I just don't. It's not me. So And my son wants me to do skits on TikTok. And I'm like, I'm so, I don't know, because I guess if you know me personally, I have a very humorous side to me. But putting that out for other people to see is kind of difficult for me to do, unless I'm like having a one-on-one conversation. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, they got no business. They got no business. They got no business. You know they got ulterior motives. You know they do. You know they do. And I think the blessing of that day is they get the good and the bad, right? So if they think it's going to be all just getting to see what they see, and then they come and find out that there's more to it than that, then I think that's funny. Yeah, you just let one cancer crazy chick go. Well, there you go. You have to. You got to eliminate that low hanging fruit sometimes and just find your peace. You know, let things be what they are. If they're meant for you, they'll be back. I promise you, they'll be back. But spending your time trying to worry about whether or not no, all you're doing is feeding in that negative cycle. Sometimes you have to take a step back just to find some peace and protect your peace, because that's the most important thing over everything. Love does conquer all, but I don't know. If I weighed out peace and love, I've dated my whole life, right? Have I ever felt truly loved by somebody? One person, my twin, one person. And I was married twice, and not to my twin. So the one person that I'd had that true love connection with was my twin. Even though at the time he did not know how to love, but I still felt love from him. Yeah, hang in there, guys. Things will get better. Okay, guys, I'm going to go to I'll be on Quartz Rose Tarot at 12 o'clock for a live. If you guys want another question, jump on in. I love and appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for being here. And I will see you over there in about 45 minutes. I'll talk to you soon.